Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome back or welcome to The Hawk and I. My name is Lana Zelinsky and I work in the spirit dimensions. As always, in all my videos or my live streams, simply take what resonates and you're welcome to leave the rest right here. September 12th, what Spirit said for this week. I personally loved it. I usually always resonate a lot with what Spirit says, but what Spirit spoke today, when I was doing my meditations, was a lot about our. Hi there. Good morning. Spirit spoke about not losing sight of ourselves. And this is what I channeled. To keep your truth in sight, you must keep yourself in sight. I'll read that again. To keep your truth in sight, you must keep yourself in sight. Not losing sight of ourselves, some self reflection, the taking time to really kind of reconnect with who we are, with what resonates to us, with our own, taking a look at our own stuff. And I think that's a big one. It can also be a difficult one for many of us. Sometimes it's even hard for me to kind of sit in some of that stuff. We're really, really good at sitting in the good stuff, aren't we? We're really, really good at that. It's easy. So that's why we're really good at it. It's easy to sit in the good stuff. Self reflection also gets us to take a look at the learning, the hard parts, where we struggled, and taking a look at how far we've come is so important. There's a lot of growth in self-reflection. There's a lot of delicious juice in that. And I think when we spend some time in self-reflection, we really get at good morning, everyone coming in. Good morning. When we sit there in that self-reflection, we do get to spend some time with ourself. Now, spending time with ourself is a glorious gift to give, and if depending on how we also spend it. When I sit with myself, when I kind of spend some time just kind of sitting, I really connect to the energy and the essence of who I am. And what I do is I go into my heart space. I sit with my heart because who I am, there's lots of different branches in that statement, isn't there? There's a lot of different branches in the statement of who are you? And because we're many things, we have different titles and we have different roles, but the essence of who you are, that higher self, that inner being, that person, that heart space here, we need to kind of come home to that a little bit. And Spirit talk to me about keeping ourselves kind of in that, just be able to spend some time in that, to not lose track of the essence of who we are in the busyness of all of the life stuff, because life has stuff, doesn't it, you guys? It has stuff. We have things to do, places to go, roles that we fulfill, but we need to be able to come into that self-reflective space in order to not lose sight of who we are, the inner being within us, the soul within us, that person that we are underneath or in enmeshed in all of the titles that we carry, all of the roles that we carry. And I just loved how Spirit worded that with me. For those of you who are just coming in, I'll read that again. I'll read what I channeled this morning. It was short and sweet. My meditation was longer, but the communication with Spirit was short and sweet. To keep your truth in sight, you must keep yourself in sight. I thought that was I really, really liked that this morning with Spirit. It's is a simple reminder. And I think a lot of what these Spirit said, the channeling that I do with what Spirit said, it is very simple. And it is reminders that perhaps we all are fully aware of, or that we know we should do. It's a matter of inserting that into our spiritual practices. And that's why I show up here a couple times a week to kind of reach out and talk about our spiritual practices, give you some tips and give you some suggestions to help you all grow, because we're all here to grow and to learn. So remember, for this week, for the week of September 12th, insert a little bit of reflection. Spend some time just sitting back and saying, yeah, that was tough. And I pushed through it. That was tough and I'm still in it. That was easy and I did that really well. Spend some time there and kind of sift and sort through your own learning and be proud of it. I'm always proud of every single step that I take, even the hard ones, even when I don't understand. If all I can do is muster up the thought of I'm doing my best today, I showed up and I'm doing my best today. I stand in that. I stand in that because it's so important to acknowledge the efforts, even when it's hard, even when we don't understand. It's so easy to lean into the easy stuff, and we can be hard on ourselves with the hard stuff, and we can be hard on ourselves for the lessons learned. Lessons are lessons, and it also helps mold who you are. Your lessons, when you think about, just take a moment just for like a second and think about something that was really tough that you worked through. It helped make you wiser. It helped make you a better person. It also helped you become a better mentor for somebody else, or a better friend for somebody else, or a better spouse, or a better parent, when we kind of go through our own learning stuff. So as you navigate through this week, take a little bit of time and reflect, and don't lose sight of the essence of who you are, that inner being piece of you. I'll take a look at some of the questions. I do have a lot of sessions. I am on Zoom this morning, and then I am doing in-persons later this afternoon and earlier this evening, which just fills my heart. The mediumship sessions are absolutely one of my favorite kind of sessions to do. Okay, any questions on anything that I've talked about? I just have a few moments here this morning. Kimberly, I needed to hear this. I've been so anxiety ridden lately with work, motherhood, and with all of that, fighting with my husband. I've been struggling lately, finally taking some time for myself, finally. I really think, Kimberly, that that kind of really blends well with what I've talked about. We are so many things, so many people, that we often don't just kind of sit back and lean into what we need and to sit in that vibration. Kimberly, I really feel that you're doing a great job with as full as your plate is today. I will be doing a live this weekend. I'll post it when I'm going to be up, but I am going to come on and do some readings and some angels and guide stuff. Okay. I am wishing you, as always, love, light, blessings, and a spirit guided day. Much love, you guys. Take good care.